spot, nigga. Can't just come out here thinking you that nigga. Harlem. Is it me? Is it me you shit? Freedom money.
We are the GOATs. Young niggas giving hope. Niggas dead, give them rope. New position, play a role. Nigga, let's go. Bitches shoes and let them go. Quick to let a nigga know. Yeah, we do this shit for dough. We are the GOATs. Young niggas giving hope. Niggas dead, give them rope. New position, play a role. Nigga, let's go. Bitches shoes and let them go. Quick to let a nigga know. Yeah, we do this shit for dough. We are the GOATs.
I hit a check on the spot. They think I fuck with the scammers. Spawn with the killers, the dealers. My youngers is coming, they playing with hammers. Hustling, ducking them cameras. Hope the neighbors don't snitch on me. Know my niggas won't switch on me. Remember niggas took pick for me till I went to school with that fit for me. All of a sudden I'm the big homie. In the class with a zip on me. Know them niggas go wish on me. I do this shit for my son. Niggas looking at me sideways, same way I'm holding my gun. Which way you niggas gon' run? First day in the 15th. Floors though I was 15. They don't know what that shit mean. Since then I ain't been sleep. Fuck up this bag, I'm dumping the mag. Plus I ain't used the mask. We them niggas you can ask. Young ghost, that's a fact.
Young niggas giving hope. Niggas dead, give them rope. New position, play a role. Nigga, let's go. Bitches shoes and let them go. Quick to let a nigga know. Yeah, we do this shit for dough. We are the GOATs. Young niggas giving hope. Niggas dead, give them rope. New position, play a role. Nigga, let's go. Bitches shoes and let them go. Quick to let a nigga know. Yeah, we do this shit for dough. We are the GOATs. Had to hit job for the damn things. I just been running and chasing this money and you could get shot for your man chain. Now how could you switch on the damn game? She want my number, I fucking double, don't love her, we playing the same game. I swear these mirrors, they fit me the best, but she like me better in ball mains. Remember we was playing whole games, now it's rose sipping in a ball game. Ain't no switching them sides, a dot on your eye, you niggas a die. They was selling niggas dreams, now we selling niggas O's. Niggas dying over Zoes, catch them slip and let it go. And wake up and chase, 6 in the morning, I wake up and bake. You really want to get to this money, my nigga, you cannot be late. I heard it was too crowded, Harlem, my niggas is switching them states. Young nigga get to the race. We are the GOATs. Young niggas giving hope. Niggas dead, give them rope. New position, play a role. Nigga, let's go. Bitches shoes and let them go. Quick to let a nigga know. Yeah, we do this shit for dough. We are the GOATs. Young niggas giving hope. Niggas dead, give them rope. New position, play a role. Nigga, let's go. Bitches shoes and let them go. Quick to let a nigga know. Yeah, we do this shit for dough. We are the GOATs.
DSN, The Matrix Studios Network.
Yes, another Wednesday, and Happy New Year's. This is the first live-ass show for 2019 out this bitch, and we doing it so big, and we want to welcome back two of our most infamous guests, D Cash and Rich Relly.
What up?
No, don't say that low. You're supposed to be
You know that shit?
Man, don't be modest about it.
We just smoked 100 blunts before we got in
I
here.
know, y'all real low. Y'all smelling real nice. That's that loud though. That's not no.
That's that herbal light.
You know, that's that loud. That's that shit
diesel.
that you get in underground RSVP parties and shit. Yes. So it's so much for us to talk about, but I do want to start off with some hot topics of what's going on in this world today, and I do want to get your perspective, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Now, what's breaking the internet right now is Soulja Boy.
Yeah.
So, I mean, and he's
Talking
everywhere.
about Soldier.
Soulja Boy.
Talking about Tiger.
Soulja Boy.
Tiger.
Soulja Boy. Now,
Nah, that's the
what
homie.
he's definitely the homie. But what I do agree about, and watching like all the interviews, like with the Breakfast Club, and even with This Is 50 with Jack Thriller and everything like that, how he actually started the whole social media, him being an artist, and how to go about marketing the music. So how do y'all feel about that? And not only that, I also want to know from you guys, because I know y'all be having thousands of people watch your videos. Like every video that I seen of y'all have over 1,000, 2,000 people watching your videos. So do y'all take a play from his book or how he did his thing?
I ain't gonna lie.
I don't knock him. Like, first when we was looking at him, like I was looking at him like, nah, he on some clown shit. But when they really did the interview and you really hear his perspective and all that, and see like half of the shit he was talking about was type facts though. So I don't knock him. So it's
That's
like he fake
he
paved the way.
proving
so
what he's saying. Like
if
he
it's facts,
look like a clown. He be doing certain clown shit. I don't really be rocking with Soldier like that, but he backing up his shit, so you gotta respect it.
Yeah. Now, I hear a lot of you say he's acting like a clown. And there's a lot of people who would be considered geniuses that people always put that clown or he's bugging or whatever. Do you think that goes hand in hand? Being a bug out and being a genius? Because you could call like, I think Albert Einstein said it best. Like, you know, some of the greatest genius were kind of off their rocker a little bit.
Yeah.
So do you think that's kind of the case here?
I think it is though, because you gotta think out the box, I guess, to like really open certain people's eyes.
So you could get sales.
Everybody that's following what's the rules and what's that, like, feel me? You're not gonna really make noise unless you're trying to, feel me? You wanna start your own path. Have everybody to see what you're doing.
And they be on some shit like on some 6ix9ine shit, you feel me? Like it's like he disrespecting everybody, then that shit bring more attention and all that, but it's like Soulja Boy in the beginning don't look like he was doing that. It looked like he was just being himself. Like
people started coming at him because they seen like, who is this nigga? These big ass pants, big ass shirt,
fucking
white glasses with writing paint on his glasses and shit. Like, who is this nigga?
But nowadays it's just about the numbers. Niggas just care about the numbers. They don't even.
But do you think he paved the way to make it a point where it's just about the numbers? I mean, I'm sorry. Let me take that back because let's keep it real. It's always been about the numbers. You know what I'm saying? Even before social medias, how many units you could sell. Even when we had record stores and before we was able to stream, we had to go to the Virgin Records and different places like Tower Records and the Wiz to buy CDs, and their numbers determine whether or not they was going to invest into a second project or whatever the case may be. But I think he changed the game as far as like the social media, letting people know how to be on YouTube. I do agree with that because I haven't heard no other artists doing that before that. And if you really look, because he kept saying 10 years plus, 10 years, but he's been out more than 10 years because Crank That Soulja Boy was 2006, 2007, we in 2019, so it's like 13, 15 years.
So that's like the old social media. That's not the new social media.
No, we didn't even have Instagram yet. We didn't even have
YouTube.
He was on
YouTube and MySpace.
Yeah, so that's like, I understand, but that's like the old. All right, to each his own.
He came up back then, like he came up. I was watching. He said we came up like he said 12 or 25,000 or something. No, 12 million. Yeah, when he was 17, 12 million. That's a lot of money at 17.
He did that.
He
did that.
I think he took advantage of a place that was uncharted yet, and now everybody's doing it because not for nothing. He was the king of naming his videos after people who were lit. And I do see a lot of rappers doing that now. And even one of your new ones, you had named something Kodak Black.
Nah, but
because that was his song.
It was his beat.
Okay.
So it was his remix. We did it like remix. But I know what y'all mean. It just be like fish bait. Like they just try to get people to click on it. Like they'll probably put like DJ Khaled new song. Click on it, be they shit. You be like, oh,
like it's some song.
I do that too with the interviews. Like say like with you guys. Like when I post this interview on YouTube, I'll take the numbers that you're doing so high with your video, being that I'm playing your video, and I'll probably name the interview that. So when people logging on to you guys, they'll see that interview under you, so I can get that number as well. Do you think he was the like creator or originator. Is this safe to call him the Godfather of hip hop? Because I hear that being played with. Do you consider Soulja
I'm not
Boy?
calling him no
That's
After
a
this,
reach.
I feel like
That's
he
a
could.
reach?
That's going crazy.
I don't know, but I fucks with
You're not
Soulja.
feeling that
Maybe
yet?
for
I
like
fucks with him.
the new wave that came in
Yeah.
after.
I
he
feel where
probably
his
ushered
point
the new
is.
shit.
He just
If I was him, I feel like that too. I ain't gonna.
He
knock
just
him, though.
he
Like,
just
I've
saying
been
like
here for all this
he
time.
discovered a lot of people and
Yeah, he
all that.
definitely
Feel me?
did.
Like people that's lit now. He the one who really was fucking with them before anybody even knew. Like feel me? So
Yeah,
it's
he
like
did say that.
he just was in a lot of contact with a lot of people that blown up. I ain't gonna call him the Godfather though. He going crazy.
That's a
Yeah,
reach.
that's going
He
crazy.
didn't deserve that yet. You feel like?
I mean, like from his perspective, that's probably how he feel. But
So who would you
as
feel
looking
like?
looking inside, I don't feel Soulja Boy.
So who would you feel like is the Godfather of hip hop?
Godfather right now, I'll say Master P.
Okay.
Master P.
Why
about to
Master
drop that
P?
I got the hookup
Cause-
too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
with
yeah.
Fat Boy.
That's a fact. And I say Master P because he really be dropping jewels on his gram. Everybody be trying to front, but he trying to show you like, don't do this with your money, do this with your money type shit. Like, be more smart. Like, I respect shit like that.
I
Cause
fuck with Meek Mill too, cause he be talking to the young
Yeah.
niggas like us.
yeah,
like
Meek
our
is
crowd.
definitely the motivation.
He motivating in the streets, but he's still like in a young bracket, so I won't say Godfather. Feel me? Like
Definitely
He's like
Master
the
P, like,
uncle,
yeah,
the
like,
young
somebody
uncle.
that's dropping.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
I
he like
feel
big
more
bro.
Master
I
because
say
he say he
Meek
dropping
like
jewels
big
on
bro
you. Like
right
he
now.
gonna teach you how to keep the money type shit. Like
Yeah.
And that's beautiful that you said Meek Mills, because I was watching the previous interview that we did, and Meek Mills was one of those rappers that made your top 5 Dead or Alive.
yeah,
So
facts.
how do you feel about the whole Meek Mills, the Championships album, him? Because like from the time y'all came here, a lot has happened with Meek Mills as far as him being incarcerated, him lobbying to change justice reform, and actually having the #1 album in 2018. So how do you feel about that whole situation, and how does the justice reform shapes your lives? I'm sorry.
First and foremost,
Affect your
I'm
life.
Shout
glad
out to
Meek.
Meek,
Yeah,
on
I'm glad he
that
home.
one.
Word.
And it's like he did good on that because he giving people a chance that's locked up to really like get light shined
Shined
on
on
them
them facts,
and be able to
word.
really like fight those cases and get a chance to come out for their family. That's a big
Yeah.
thing. Feel me?
Shit is
Like
big. That
people
shit
got
real.
their life in a cell under 23 hours lockdown and all that, can't even make their own decision. You got somebody with a big name that's out here who trying to help. Feel me? Everybody should do that. Like
I fucks with
every
Meek.
rapper that's big, Jay-Z, all them, that's a good shit to do. Like,
Yeah.
Now, one of the other rappers that you gave your top 5 Dead or Alive was Joel Santana. And being that I'm bringing him up right now because we're talking about justice reform and you was giving your opinion about that. But now he's facing being incarcerated and having to, and those who wasn't watching Love and Hip Hop, they was talking about whether he had to take a plea deal or go to trial.
Yeah.
And in the episode, he was saying how he took the less selfish thing and took the plea because he doesn't want to jeopardize him having more time away from his family. Yeah. So how do you feel about that? Like, we just bigged up Meek Mills for trying to change injustice with the prison and system. How do you feel about, what he might be facing, especially
Like,
as a father in your top 5?
Yeah, like with Joel's, I mean, we all gonna make mistakes and shit, but it's like sometimes you gotta man up to your mistakes and do the best for your family.
Ain't nobody with jail. Nobody deserve that. Ain't nobody in the world deserve to be in no jail. It's just that you gotta be careful with what you're doing because this situation different. Like you got caught with the hammer in the airport. Feel me?
Especially
That's
when you
just
smoking that
that's
good
just
weed.
some regular high nigga shit. Like niggas.
And he was also
some high shit.
it wasn't even just about weed.
Like,
He
feel
was
me?
he
Like
had
that's
an
some shit
addiction
nigga
to
made a mistake. So it's
yeah,
like,
he had an addiction to opioids, and he was under that influence.
Yeah,
and
niggas be popping perks and shit, so you not thinking. So it's like, I just pray the best for him though, like, cause that's just a big mistake, like. Word.
Congrats on that marriage too.
Word.
Don't
Don't have to be married and all that. Hope he be free as soon as possible. Word.
Now, with the whole Love and Hip Hop surrounding him and everything like that, do you really feel like he's about to do some time, or they gonna like let him go free?
Nah, I mean,
Jewel.
I think he gonna do some
Somebody
time.
wrote something funny. Nah, I think he gonna probably do like a little, probably like a year or something.
Nah, I think
like
yeah.
that. You know they ain't gonna really.
I don't think they're gonna give him no leeway just because of that. Like, I think they're gonna treat him like anybody else.
Cause it's not even that. It's like Joel, he a rapper, like he labeled in the game and all that. But they treat certain people different in the game. Like, feel me? Like Joel's ain't at that peak where he once was when everybody was talking about him. So
he don't got the people behind him like
the
that.
people not really running behind him as they once was. So it's like they probably try to treat him like a regular nigga out in the streets or something like that. But he got money, lawyers, and all that stuff. Feel me? Like, so
That's the best shit
hopefully
you can have
he
right now.
could get out early or something.
And in my opinion, I feel like that cut the tour short because that was going on during the time where, you know, Dipset
locked up
came
right
back
now, or
together.
he's still
No,
home?
he's
No,
still
he's still home.
he's free.
right,
But that whole case happened when they was in the Dipset tour, when Dipset finally reunited.
Yeah.
Everybody got their shit together.
Yeah, it's like
Everybody
every time-
started talking again. They created this whole album. They was out on tour, and then this happened, and it's like, oh, like, what the hell? Like, we was rooting for you. I feel like Tyra, like, we was rooting for
Shit
you.
crazy.
It's
Yeah,
like
man,
every time
point.
something good happens, something bad happens.
You gotta
like,
watch
for some
out.
reason, like they all got together now. You got one nigga get locked up for a gun. Like that's the last shit a nigga needs.
So he's son around the corner. Gotta keep
Especially
your eyes
if you
open.
got kids and all that. He got married. Now if he do gotta go to jail, it's like damn, you got a married wife. So it's like
Well, at least he could still get some pussy.
Yeah, that's the best thing. That's why he did
Right?
that.
At least some conjugal business will be lit. Because
the
Kim
shade
Bella,
down.
you look lit, ma. Them
Word.
titties be popping
I ain't
all
gonna
over
lie.
hip hop.
That's
Yeah,
somebody's
Els,
wife to
shout
talk
out
about.
Els, man.
That's
I'm
somebody's
just
wife to talk
saying,
about. Watch
I
out.
could be a part of the family. She just don't know yet. I don't know. Yeah.
Now,
So
word.
moving forward, now you have like this new project coming out.
and too deep.
Yes.
It's out now. It's out
Yes.
now.
When did it come out?
What you call it?
We dropped it
What's
on. We dropped it on
December
December
23rd?
24th.
this
No, like,
year.
we dropped it on the.
I mean-
we dropped it like on the 20th.
23rd.
It was supposed to be on the 24th. We was supposed to give it like a Christmas
Oh,
Eve.
nah.
It was supposed to
We
be
dropped it on
Christmas Eve.
SoundCloud on December
Oh,
24th.
yeah, 24th,
but
yeah.
It ain't upload to Apple and shit. It was
And
supposed
all that
upload
to, like, the
Apple,
26th.
but it took a couple days because we had to get some shit, whatever. But
Yeah.
yeah, like the 26th, 27th, something like that.
Okay,
So,
great.
Yeah.
And it's fire. You had a whole EP listening event
Word.
and everything like that,
Definitely
and it
did.
was lit. But
Shout out to
when
Jazz and all that. She put that together.
JJ Publications.
I was just about to talk about Shorty
Production.
Nah, it's not production.
because she hit me up too. She
Public.
Oh, Publications, yeah.
Something like that.
she's
Jazz.
a PR
JJ,
company.
shout out to JJ.
Yeah, shout out to Jazz. She hit
Shout
me
out
up
to
too.
Jazz.
You know, and it's too bad I couldn't make it because you had it on a Wednesday. And I'm like, damn, how the fuck am I? And it was early. I'm like, how the fuck I want to have something early? Like, I want to go.
That shit had us
Yeah,
tight.
Right.
but when we had the last interview, you was talking about In Too Deep, and you was saying that you was gonna drop it in January of 2018, as opposed which will be the beginning of January, as opposed to the end. I mean, the beginning
We know what you
of
mean,
2018.
19.
No, 18.
18?
Because
supposed to be
we
for-
interviewed
yeah.
them in 2017 in December.
Oh, what?
So
Right.
when we was talking to them, they was like, "Oh, like 3 weeks from now, we're waiting on some artwork and stuff like that." It was supposed to drop January of 2018, but they
Nah,
dropped it
Yeah.
December. So like they were supposed to drop at the beginning of
but they wound up
2018,
dropping at the
but
end.
the end of so what happened? A whole year
Shit,
went
I ain't
by.
gonna
So
lie,
what
my whole
happened?
life.
It was like,
We started.
we had to step outside the music, like, and take care of regular shit.
First of all, we both had kids. He
Yeah.
had his son in January 27th.
Word.
And I had my daughter in August 19th, so that was like a big part.
August,
of
that's my son's birthday.
Oh, word? Yeah.
Yes,
That's a
Leo.
fact. Leo
Oh, she's
gang,
gonna
yup.
give you a run for
Yeah.
your money.
Yup.
Them lions roar. That's
yeah,
they
you have
do.
Nah, but yeah, so that was basically a big part of what slowed us down. After that, we just had to get back to it. I was making belts. I don't know if I started in like 2018, the beginning, or like it was like around that time. around like after we had that interview, but that shit started speeding up. So we was on the fashion, doing the clothes. It was like
so it was like
everything.
It was a lot of not distractions. It was good and like personal. Feel me? Like we got into the Trapper Den. That's the name of the clothing and stuff that he made.
Like Dapper Den, Trapper Den.
Yeah, Trapper Den. No, feel me?
Nah, word.
And so it was like we had that. Then it was just like. Everything is money, so it was basically like getting this money right.
We was always writing. That was it.
Yeah,
we was
like
always
even
writing.
though we wasn't in the studio at a certain amount of time, we was still writing. Like we still had songs in the cut, just had to get recorded and shit. So.
So what inspired In Too Deep? What was the inspiration behind it?
It was
basically we in the streets, right? So it's like you feeling like you wanna back out of certain things or whatever, or you in a game, in a rap game, you wanna keep going with this shit, but you feel like this shit ain't going nowhere or something, or you in the streets, you feel like you about to get locked up or something, or it's like you in this shit too deep to look back right now. So
like even if you decide to like, yo, I don't wanna do this shit no more, it's too late. Like we already knee deep in this shit. Like feel me? So it's like
that was basically the meaning. And
like,
it's two of us, so it's like it's too deep. We too deep, like me and Marvin, it's just two of us. Gotcha. That was behind it too.
Now, a lot of things that I was saying in the last interview was, Rome wasn't built in a day. And even though there was a delay in Too Deep, I see a lot of growth. I was going to ask you, too, and I'm glad y'all spoke about it, the fatherhood aspect of it, because last time y'all was y'all wasn't fathers yet.
Yeah.
So how did and then you have a beautiful son,
Appreciate it.
Cashmere, right? And you have a beautiful daughter. What's her name again?
Lee.
Yes, and how does that change the whole dynamic with Rich Relly and D Cash and being upcoming hip hop stars?
It's just like it's mad motivation though, like
the biggest motivation.
Because it's like first of
they're
all,
really cute, by the way. Like I want to pinch their cheeks.
Yeah.
I was able to see your son in real life on Halloween. I was able to see his son. Yes, I gotta see your daughter.
But that shit every day. That shit right there though is a heavy motivation. Like, cause first before we even had kids, it was motivation. We was into it. Everybody keep telling us keep going and shit. But once you have a kid, it's like you got something to do it for. So it's like if you stop, it's not even letting yourself down no more. It's like you letting you letting them down.
You got your family now.
And then when I had my son, it's like that's Rel's son too. Feel me?
That's my godson. That's
so,
a fact.
Feel me? So it's like
Vice
that's
versa.
motivation. He had a daughter, so it's like that's my daughter. So it's like he's even.
I love y'all relationship.
It's more impact.
I really
feel
do.
me? Appreciate it.
Yes.
But that's just make it more like you just gotta grind like.
And we got a whole team. We got a whole team with us, so we gotta make sure they good.
Yeah.
So what happened to you? Last time you would say you had Del Peso? Is he still managing you guys?
Nah.
It wasn't really
he was
managing.
Just like
it was just
co-managing,
like just telling us a couple
yeah.
things about the ropes and shit, like giving us a little runaround about certain shit, like.
Yeah, we don't have
no manager right now.
So y'all free agents?
Yeah, free agents.
Because y'all had Jazz, and I think she did a wonderful job with your EP.
She definitely did.
Like it was so upscale and fan. I was like, oh, these niggas is snazzy, and I'm not. I couldn't go. I was mad. I couldn't go. I was here doing the show. I'm like, y'all gotta stop. Motherfuckers gotta stop doing shit on Wednesdays. Like, why? So I could fucking go. And I really, really, really wanted to be there, but it ended early. It was kind of like a midday night type thing. It ended kind of early, like around the time that I was
7 to 12.
Yeah. So and then I'm here with these guys, and it's like, damn, I really, really wanted to make it. She hit me up to come, and I'm like, damn, the show. But I'm gonna have them for the show. Like I gotta have them back because they got new music coming out. So I have to have them and talk about the update and everything like that. And I think she did a wonderful job. And if I had to give some type of advice, you need to keep her on your team. Like I like her a lot.
She definitely fucks with us too.
Yeah, so
she definitely did her thing on that listening party. Shout out to Jazz, her whole team, and all that bartenders, everybody.
Yeah, so are you looking for management or you want to just be a free agent?
We not looking for management. We coming across it when we run into it. Like don't get me wrong, management will help a lot.
It definitely
does.
will.
Because it takes a team, guys.
Yeah,
it really
certain
does
people
take
don't
a team
want to speak to
outside
the
of y'all.
artist. Some people want to just speak to the manager. Like they don't even want to talk to the artist. Like
And on my side, can I tell you why? Because sometimes, okay, when you speak to an artist about being like just being on live that, right? You could say, "Oh yeah, we're gonna do it," but it doesn't necessarily be so. But if you have like a management or a PR, they in charge of your itinerary.
Yeah.
They scheduling you, they telling you, and 9 times out of 10, being that y'all working so close, you're gonna listen to them before you listen to me.
Yeah.
So if they're telling you, listen, you gotta be at live at 8 o'clock today. Whatever,
Yeah, so
whatever.
you on it.
You on it,
Yeah.
yeah, and they in your ear about it. That's why people don't really like to speak to artists because even in my experience, me speaking to an artist, I get nowhere. It's a lot of, oh yeah, I make it, but then they don't show up.
Spin you to death.
You know what I'm saying? They'll sell me a dream.
to me, in my opinion, like having them not like it's on some shit like it be certain shit as artists that we shouldn't be doing though. Like it be like certain shit like we gotta fill this out. We gotta meet up with somebody to
That
do
you need
this.
a manager for.
Yeah, like we
certain
could be
shit,
having our we gotta get on the computer finding like shit like that. Like we be doing shit that artists like.
We be trying to put some of our people, like some of our niggas that we be with, we trying to put them in that position. Like yo, y'all should be trying to manage us. But it's like it's not even that. It's like they don't really know how to be managers.
Don't go with your
So
friends.
it's,
Don't go with your friends. If I had to give you any advice, please don't go with your friends. You need to, y'all need to start doing that's in the field, that's actually managing, that's actually.
That's why we being patient.
That's why as like the people around us, Dolly Woo, our family that's around us and shit, we just give them little shit like one of our mans, D Money, he be fucking with the clubs and shit. Like he be there, we on some
Shout
shit
out
like
D Money,
we on some shit like ID Money. Since you be in the spots, we gonna give you the USB all the time. Make sure they know you and shit. So make sure you hit the DJ and shit. Like we got our man Smooth, our man Splash. Like they talk to people and shit. They could get word here.
Everybody
like,
gotta play a
niggas,
part.
Some of our niggas is big. They could be
takes a
security and
team.
shit.
make
Feel
sure
me? Everybody
gotta
could play
play
their
a
role. They don't really gotta be crunched up or some shit like.
And I want y'all to know that it's growing pains as well. Because you could get like a manager and he might not be the right fit for you. And you gotta go to the next one. But he probably did bring something to the table that you could grow from. You understand what I'm saying? So it's I love that. And this is what I'm talking about, growth. Like we wasn't talking about management and babies and families. Last time, like y'all grew a lot since the last time you guys been here. I want to take a break and play some more music. Can we do that?
Yeah, that's a fact.
Now y'all got a track named Kodak Black. Why you said because you used one of his beats?
Yeah, that was actually his beat.
That shit was hard though. Like I'm sorry, Kodak Black, because I really defended you on the whole Ebro shit or whatever, but I really don't like your music too much.
Shout out to the snipers and all that.
Shout out to Kodak Black though.
Shout out to
Like
the
I
snipers.
like you as a person, like your interviews, that the good ones, like I will chill with you, but I'm not playing your shit in my car. Or
It's
when I'm
probably
cleaning.
certain shit that you ain't hear yet. You probably ain't hear yet.
I heard a lot.
You heard a lot?
You know what? Yeah, because you know what made me do that? Like, I never really was a Kodak Black fan.
Yeah.
But that whole fucking Rat Ebro bullshit that shit put I don't like Ebro anyway. And that shit really like put the nail in the coffin for me. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm like, hold on, let me listen to this nigga Kodak Black, because I'm sitting here defending his ass on social media and I don't know none of his shit. I do, but I didn't know it was Kodak Black.
I understand what
So
you mean,
I'm
though.
actually on YouTube, listening to all his shit, and I'm like, yo, this nigga is trash, yo. Like, but why? Why? Even the shit he got with Migos, I like the beat,
Yeah.
But his shit, I don't know.
Just listen to the beat then.
Nah, it's okay.
But
I
I
don't
like
know. I
bars.
fucks with Kodak. I like certain shit
You
that
like
he got.
Kodak Black?
I fucks with Kodak.
You fucks with him?
He got
like
certain
3
shit. He
new
got certain
fires
shit.
that he just dropped.
Name
Yeah.
the 3 new flyers.
Some
Fires
shit
so
called
I can listen.
Calling My Spirit. That's one of them.
My spirit. He bodied the If I'm Lying, I'm Flying as well.
If I'm lying, I'm flying. And another one, I forgot what's the name of it, but
He got like a good, like
got
a
a couple
good,
of them shits.
like 4 nice shits that he on his bullshit.
yeah.
So, just for the people who don't know, can you at least name the beat that you did over from Kodak Black?
If I'm lying,
Yeah, if
I'm
If
flying.
I'm lying, I'm
That's a
flying.
fact.
But I guarantee you guys, their version is better.
Nah, yeah, I vouch on that.
Yeah, I know you do. Though. I know you do. Can we get to the If I'm Lying, I'm Flying, please? I wish it could hear it in the station, yo, cause the shit is. I know we can't, but it is what it is, and it's lit though. I mean, I hope he can make a miracle.
I got it.
Dolly Woo. Family over money. Money over everything else. Know we the family. No more gang shit, they tryna bring us down for anything. If I'm lying, I'm flying, right? I don't do credit, bitch. My son need infamil in the field, life at jeopardy. No spin the wheel, man's playing Russian roulette. The wrong spin could kill. No cartoons, but my youngins killing over little bills and high numbers. Recipes dope. I ain't see bro in 9 summers. Somebody gotta, but I'ma get a rate. Parking in the project, still trying to hit licks on niggas we ain't robbed yet. And if it's beef, we on your block where you stand at. If you ain't there, get your mans clapped. Kids in the crib asking each other, did you hear that? Remember being broke, asking my brother, could I wear that? Real shit. On the corner in the cold with my last 5. Seen niggas switch sides like it's halftime. My project's on that right, you should make a left. Take a step, I swear to God, you just chasing death. Never chase a bitch, better chase a check. I seen niggas who supposed to be OGs get disrespect. Real shit, tell me what your life like. Grown men turning to kids, they see that bright light. It don't got me time for bed to see you night night. We the wrong ones.
Right. You know that feeling when your phone die? But it's a different feeling when your bro die. Hard to keep my head up, hug mama and tell her don't cry. Don't wanna see me up, I ain't sleeping, I know they gon' try. Blood's getting rolled, we gon' pass to the left. They said cash out there shooting, so I'm blasting the next. Get grabbed by your neck, block shit, stashing the steps. Loyalty ain't always trust, sometimes you put it to test. Just had a daughter, so many sacrifices. Cold winter and them jackets pricey. If they ain't throwing shots, I bet they try to slice me for a piece of that pie. Sometimes it hurt for me to say it, but I'm probably in the streets till I die. Niggas die, bitches cheat, guess that's why we get high. You get knocked off your feet just for telling a lie. Could tell it I'm fly, tripped up, telling a bye. Roll it. We are the goats. Young niggas giving hope. Niggas dead, give them rope. New position, play a role. Nigga, let's go. Nigga, let's go. Bitch your shoes and let them go. Quick to let a nigga know. Yeah, we do this shit for dope. We are the goats. We are the goats. Young niggas giving hope. Niggas dead, give them rope. New position, play a role. Nigga, let's go.
Studios Network.
I got it.
Yeah, we back at it. Yeah, and I tell you, see how fired are they got
know that
bars.
shit.
Yes. So moving forward, what do you expect to come out with this new EP, Into Deep? Like, what are you trying to do with this?
First of all, shout out UFO Thief,
Davies, Bible,
Ray Moolah,
Nino Man, Ray Moolah,
Yes.
Harlem
shout out
shit.
to homies, man. They
show
definitely
love
show
on that.
love on that.
But right now, we just working on videos. We just dropped a video with Ray Moolah.
Yes, you did.
Me,
We're gonna
Relly,
play
Ray
that.
Moolah.
We're gonna play that towards the end of the
Right.
show. Yeah, we definitely gonna do that. And I was gonna ask it, but since y'all brought it up, like, what was it like creating? What's the name of the song first?
For the
For the
streets.
streets.
For the streets. And
Yeah.
what was it? How did y'all get that together? How did y'all come up with
I
that?
mean, I knew Ray Moolah since back in the days we was playing ball in Millbank, like 12 and under teams and shit. So it was nothing for the connection. We was just waiting for that nigga to come home and,
And
all
it
that,
was on
get
some
to
shit
it.
like he had some shit out, and we be on our shit, and the sound that he be fucking with be like type of sound we be on too. So when we had came across a certain beat, and we was on our like thinking about who we was gonna get featured on the tape. Once we came across that beat, we was like, oh yeah, this some shit. We
Yeah.
gotta holler at Ray, throw him on this
Definitely
real
one of
quick.
those.
So we hollered at him, made it happen. Then it just came out.
Shout out Dub
how we
Aura
saw
too.
it, word.
He ain't get on the tape, but we definitely got to work with my boy.
Yeah, Neek Bucks
making
too,
noise.
word.
Neek Bucks, all my niggas in Harlem
Sleeves
making
is
noise.
That
Grace
Streets
coming
is
up.
Watching was
Yeah,
fire,
that's a
wasn't it
fact.
though?
Yeah, that's a
Like
fact.
he fucking did his thing. Shout out to
bodied
Neek
that.
Bucks. He had like a whole movie.
Baking soda.
Yeah.
Like everything.
Popcorn, all that shit.
Yeah. Do y'all think y'all would come up with some kind of
Nah, we
project
got a
like
movie
that?
Nah, yeah,
coming
we
out
got a movie,
this
yeah.
year.
Some fire
Nah, it's
shit.
like
Why y'all didn't ask me to be in it though?
Nah,
like,
definitely
still
be in
got
it. We
cast
ain't
and
even shoot it yet. We
roll,
be
yeah.
thank
still
you.
writing it
And
out.
I'm from the hood. Like I want to be in it.
Nah, we got you.
Word.
We'll fit you in
It's
there.
only right.
Thank you.
Facts, though.
Thank you. I do want to do that. I do want to fucking
Yeah.
be a part of
Nah,
that
we
shit.
got you.
We
We
gonna
see
have
what's
we
up.
gonna have a good scene on the show. Like when we come in on the show.
Like yeah, it
type
could
shit.
even be on some shit like that too. We gonna think of it though. We
That's
got
a
something
fact.
planned though.
Something nice.
So y'all got movies coming out. Y'all already have the Into Deep EP coming out. Is there like gonna be a tour?
Before I even answer that, another thing in the Into Deep mixtape shit too is like we ain't dead. You seen the movie Into Deep?
For sure.
Yeah,
Yeah,
with
like-
L Cool J.
yeah, like-
Yeah, we definitely
When he was
based
sticking
it on that
pool
shit.
sticks up niggas' asses and
We
shit.
got like a couple skits from the movie,
And
like
the tape.
yeah, it's not based on the movie, but it's
Yeah.
like feel me like a collab with
Yeah.
it. Feel me, you know the name is like on some shit like
Should have
that
got
too,
paid
but-
for this shit.
But yeah, you saying like a tour as in,
That's like a soundtrack.
Yeah, because only reason why I'm saying that because we at the start of 2019, and I know South by Southwest is coming up, and they also do like the northern tours in Canada, Boston, and all of that stuff. So, do you see yourselves doing that?
We was just talking about that. So that's in Texas, right?
So yeah,
South by Southwest. Yeah,
yeah.
we definitely going
It'd
out
be
there.
like Alabama,
2019.
Tennessee,
Yeah,
all them
we
southern
something. Nah, we
states.
definitely go see
They had the
it.
last
We
one
out
in
there.
Texas or some shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
We definitely gonna try to fuck with it this year though, word. But as far as our mixtape dropping, we just hit Cityscapes up in Queens and shit. Had
Yeah,
them
they spent
spin
2
a
of our
couple
tracks
records and
yeah.
shit. So it's like
Shit
we
was going
starting
crazy.
in our town first. Going around, let them get familiar with it, then let it grow from there. We working on the videos right now, so.
Yep.
Hold up. Last time when y'all was talking about Jewels, right? Y'all said one of his tracks changed your lives or did something to y'all. What was that track?
My Little Boy Fresh.
Of Jewel Santana?
Little Boy Fresh.
Would y'all do a freestyle to that?
I don't even know if they got the instrumental to that shit.
Can we look for it?
Throw that on.
Instrumental. What's up with the Trapper Dan? Where can your people that's interested? Where can they get it at?
Yeah, my Instagram is Trapper Dan Stallings.
Okay.
Or you can hit up my regular one, Rich Relly _N2D.
All right. And these are all custom.
All custom.
And I'm glad you said that because y'all have paint everywhere. Y'all got the ski mask, but y'all got writings on the jeans and everything like that. I'm about to have y'all come style me because I'm about to do a photo shoot soon and I need a styling, but I don't know where to go. Can I get some fits from Trapper
Nah,
Dan?
yeah,
I could get my
definitely
clothes, but
could.
I need
Yeah.
y'all.
Nah,
Definitely
yeah.
could.
Can I do that?
Nah, yeah, you
got
gonna make
you.
some fire for you.
Next
Yeah,
time
because
we
y'all
come,
got
I'm
the
gonna bring
hoodies
some
with
belts
the
for y'all.
paint stains.
Yeah.
Like, I
Yeah,
really
yeah.
like that shit, though.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, so who ideas, or y'all just be doing whatever?
Nah, I
it
actually
started-
came up with it because one day we had a show and we
Yeah,
had bought some
SOBs.
sneakers. I was trying to look for a belt. I couldn't find it. So I'm like, yo, fuck it, I'm gonna just probably draw on the belt. I don't know what made me come up with the idea, but after I wore that, people was going crazy for it. Like, yo, I need one of those. I just started doing a couple belts. Next thing you know, that shit blew up. I got belts everywhere. Got shit
Y'all
down
hoodies
south.
is popping. I like the
Appreciate
hoodies
it.
too, and the jeans.
Yeah,
Y'all
that's
be
one of the
writing
hoodies.
all of y'all jeans. Cause the last time y'all came here, y'all was talking about y'all was wearing hoodies from ASAP Ty.
Yeah, that was my man, Ty.
Yeah, shout out to ASAP
Shout out
Ty.
my boy ASAP.
But then y'all came out with y'all whole new thing, and I think it's a great look for y'all because nobody has that. It's nothing like it out there. You know what I'm saying? It's so original and it's dope as well.
And shout out my niggas for supporting my shit so much. Appreciate y'all. Niggas coming to me with their jeans, they boots. Like niggas got faith, and that shit
So
make me go harder.
Boots as well.
Yeah, we do everything. I ain't gonna lie. Do it all.
See, y'all grew a lot.
And our videos that we shoot next, that's what you gonna mainly see is Trapper Dan.
Can I be in a video though? Like I'm right up the block from y'all.
I actually saw you walking through the project the other day, but I didn't know if that was you. You was with you had a little boy with you?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, I was like, yo, that's Cha-Cha
Friday. Last Friday.
Like
you should have said something.
I didn't know if that was you. I didn't want to
know.
film
He looking like, yo, wait a minute.
My daughter, I just put to sleep. I was about to be like, yo, Cha-Cha.
You should have. Because that definitely was me. I was with one of my sons.
That's a fact.
Yeah, so always
right here,
I'm blind, so if I don't see you.
He got Trapper Dan for kids too.
Yeah, for kids belts, kids belts, everything.
What's the price point? Where does it start? And
right now is the prices is going up. I was doing like $40 a belt. Like now I got so much better with it, and now I know more ways to do it.
Stand up a little bit on your chair if you could, so the camera can see your pants. Yeah.
Say Trap on it.
And it's like all these other colors on the bottom.
We trying to have it on some black-owned businesses, man. We gotta start supporting our own shit.
Yes.
Keep spending all thousands of dollars on a pair of jeans from some nigga who won't even like us and shit.
Right?
Like,
and that's super fact that you said that.
Yeah, but hit me on the DM for the prices. You know I got you.
Businesses. We trying to open up this store too, probably by the end of 2019.
Yes.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Y'all grown, so this is what I'm talking about. They grew so much.
Yeah.
And I'm so happy of what they came in here rocking other people's stuff, and then they coming in here now with their own shit.
Facts.
And they have so much to come in store. Now, last time you came here, we did your top 5 dead or alive. But we got a new one. I already know what your top 5s are. But let them know what the new is.
Your bottom 3. The bottom 3 meaning like the 3 niggas or girls group, whatever. Like
trash.
Exactly.
Yes.
Ooh.
Yeah,
That should have never touched the mic.
Oh.
Top 6 of them.
Let
Bottom 6. Bottom.
Yes, let them go.
So you saying like the worst?
Nah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
worst,
like you that
why the
why the fuck you
how you
even
get a
got a
record deal?
Like
Why you on
how-
the beat? Like that.
That shit.
It's like, first, before I even say anybody, just on some shit like our opinion, like, they got a fan base. Shout out to them.
Yeah.
No, it's not about a hate.
It's
Because
But
it's
that
like,
at least don't like. That we don't like.
Everybody don't like Big Mac.
I don't like Little Pump.
Yeah.
I feel like and you know what I'm saying? He probably got the bread, I don't know, to be on a feature with Kanye West or whatever the fuck, but I think he sucks. And I'm not the first motherfucker who sat here and said that. I started off now.
Everybody don't like Big Macs. Some niggas like Whoppers. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To each his own. You know what I mean?
It's not. I don't know. I can't really.
Probably because the pressure's on. We can't really.
It's
think
not even
about
the.
it.
And we're in that day and age where everybody want to sit here and be kumbaya.
Because I don't look at it like that.
And it's not even hate. Like you white. Like I said, Kodak Black is white, but I fucks with
I had
him.
this conversation with my uncle a month ago. This nigga hits me up randomly a day. Like, what, 2 more? Like, oh, yeah, I forgot. I said your family was just 3. But nah. He keep hitting me up like, yo, nah, but these niggas too. Oh, yeah, these niggas.
Nah, I'm not going to even name somebody specifically, but I'm going to just name a group. Like,
okay.
Like, as far as, like, the group that's coming, like, Little Pump, Little Yachty's, Littles.
All the Littles. Except for Lil Wayne.
Lil Baby. Lil Baby's good, Lil Wayne good, but all them other
Lil Bow Wow.
6ix9ine, get him out of here, too. Like,
Little, what, was it Little Bow Wow or was it Bow Wow?
Get them niggas out
Bow
of here.
Wow.
Bow
You
Wow
know
was
what
it?
it is? It's not
I might
even,
rock with y'all.
Because Little Bow Wow had an excuse, nigga. You was like fucking young and a child.
It's not even like
but
they.
it's like now
they
it's like,
they
all right.
fucking up tradition.
Yeah, they definitely did. They need to
Not
throw
even
some
like
respect on
it's
these
not
shit.
even like you whack. It's like you fucking up tradition. This ain't hip hop type shit.
What do you mean by fucking up tradition?
It's like they coming in saying it's like
saying
A,
whatever.
B, C, D shit, and this niggas out here really telling a story about.
They taking a
what's
shine
going
off
on,
niggas.
Like, feel me? Like,
that's how I feel. Like they paying too much attention into this shit that don't really mean nothing. Y'all giving these niggas millions of dollars and they saying boo boo gaga with a good beat.
Backwards getting paid for it. And we
And
saying
this
some
nigga-
real shit. If you look in the game, you don't see Jada kissing them in the light because they not. The era of that is not really there. So we trying to bring that
happy for
back.
niggas though, but
like we staying inside the lane that we are, but we jump into the shit. Like if you heard the song,
what the
Run
people
With Me,
want to hear. That's why.
Like we got a different couple shits to keep it there, but we still gotta talk that shit. Yeah.
And I'm glad you said that because nowadays, not for nothing, I asked the question around and people are paying more attention to the beats as opposed to the bars. So it's like, are we moving into an era where we just listening to melody without words?
I say more rappers should start producing their own shit. You know your sound, so you know what you want it, how you want your shit to get delivered. So start producing your own shit. If that's what they want to hear, a banging beat, I'll make a beat right now and have my shit going crazy because I know my sound. Like instead of look,
we be trying to get beats producers, we sending you some shit you ain't even fucking with.
Yeah.
So you think like a lot of this business is shady?
Nah, not even shady. It's just like. Man, I don't know.
It definitely is.
It's shady.
I don't know if these rap niggas got their
It's
shit
shady.
blocked or something. I ain't writing no more rappers. Y'all niggas better holler at us, man. I ain't trying to get out. They be having all these shits on the
for
gram.
y'all rappers,
Nah,
write y'all own rap, man. We don't do the ghost
man,
right,
right.
man. We don't
Shout
respect
out Meek,
that
man.
shit.
Keep
That
motivating
ain't
the
your
streets.
pen, then don't say it. Then you heard.
Fact.
Write your own
Did you
shit.
find the
Shout out my son
instrumental?
Flex, man. All my niggas out
Sleaze
there
is
doing their
Bryce.
thing.
Sleaze
Sleaze
is
is
Bryce.
Bryce. All my niggas doing
He
their
up
thing,
next.
man. You already know how we rocking.
Facts.
Yes. So moving forward, where do y'all see yourselves a year from now? Because last time we spoke to y'all was 2017 towards the end. So it's basically like a year, some change if you want to say. And looking at the growth of you guys, y'all changed a lot. Now, what do y'all expect from 2019?
I ain't gonna lie, I think this is our year right here. Like I think this, if we go how we planning to, this might be the year right here. And I see myself in a big ass house.
It's like hard work pays off, so it's just like the much effort we put in, then that's gonna be the outcome. Like,
Do y'all like that Kodak Migos?
Nah.
You don't like that? What other beat y'all like? Cause I want some bars before we leave.
I mean, shit.
I'm trying to make y'all pick it.
what you wanna acapella or something? Is that what you wanna be? Or?
Yeah, we could do acapella because at least I know it's gonna be great. So can we get some bars?
You know that shit.
Let's get it though. Y'all gotta come with it though.
Right, you gotta come with it, man. This off the head shit too, man.
Yes.
We working on that, man.
Right.
Ain't coming up with no more written and shit.
You know that
nah.
shit. You know
That's right.
Nah, but
That's
right.
a real freestyle.
Rest in peace, all my niggas and all that. Right. I said, still trying to do good in this world that we living in. A lot of pressure on my back, but I swear I'm not giving in. My man's locked up, did 6, got another 10. My man's got a hearse, he was trying to get another Benz. Throwing L's up for Lee, just trying to get another win.
Right.
Doing bad, praying to God, cause I know I'ma do another sin. Free my niggas, free the real. Free my niggas, free the trail. Be a man, pay the bills. Stay away from the, cause I'm still trying to get it now. Trying to flip it now. Shit was slow now, that work is like a gymnast now. Still stacking, staying from the sucker niggas. DOE the team, never switching to them other niggas.
Yes,
These my brothers, nigga. No, same blood, same shit. Feel like the mafia.
Right.
So,
Ain't no stopping us.
Yes.
DOB be the team. We got a bop with us.
Right.
Shout out Cha-Cha. We in this shit getting crazy.
Right.
On a Wednesday, nigga, leave a motherfucker lazy.
Right.
Shout out my moms and my pops. How they made me.
Uh-huh.
I do my thing in the streets. It's crazy.
Right.
Nigga, shots got fly. Shit crazy.
Right.
But they ain't never grazed me. Shit, I'm still the baby.
Right.
Fuck what you heard. Still get a bitch curve. Give a
Right.
fuck about a nigga. Still on my and I'm still in the trap trying to get it back though.
Right.
Deal with the team, every minute nigga smack though.
Right.
Never smoking it up, we giving it up. DOB, we be the team, never giving a fuck. Y'all niggas sucking dick, still what?
Right.
Guns bust like a nut. What the fuck? What you want?
Right.
And y'all still ain't giving a fuck.
And this shit off the top, I'll put that on
Facts.
everything.
And we
Yes.
ain't paid for none of y'all bitches' bodies.
Hell
Riding
no.
shoddy, still keeping us a shoddy.
Yes.
Always in the lobby, ask your
say,
mommy.
Don't say a word if your man catch that body.
That's a homie.
Stay quiet, start riots.
All
Lot of
day.
niggas dying, shots flying.
Hit him in the head.
New iron.
That's real shit.
Now
Come on,
fuck
man,
with
that's
See what
real
I'm
shit.
saying?
Yeah,
I
we
love
just,
how
yeah,
y'all
we
get
just
on
put,
each
we
other.
Yeah, we just put that tape out, so we
Real
ain't gonna
shit,
go to
man.
Apple
We gonna go
Music.
crazy,
and
crazy.
Get
Right.
that tape, man. We
Blizzle,
can't
what
get
up,
it out
nigga?
no
You
more.
already know that.
Hi, Blizzo.
Shout out
Man.
everybody, man.
You know we still in the
Free my
fucking building.
niggas.
And that was a
Speed.
real
Free my nigga
freestyle.
Stunner,
Nothing
free
pre-written.
Stunner.
That's a fact.
And they was feeding off each other. I thought I was gonna come in there with
Nah,
a few
yeah.
balls.
Yeah, I thought you
too.
was. I ain't gonna lie.
I was about to though. I was about to sit
It's
a
all
hot,
there. Del Peso,
not a
what it do?
16,
We
but
playing
maybe
around with
an 8.
them.
Shit me.
Maybe not a 16, maybe an 8.
Maybe
Right.
8 and a half.
I'm about to roll up an 8.
smoke
Oh,
an
yes,
eight,
please do, because I don't want some.
That's a
Yeah,
fact.
so
You know
We
that.
definitely
we-
be back though.
Of course,
Nah,
y'all
yeah,
this is
shit.
home
This
here.
is just
Check-in.
this an
The
introduce for the
check-in,
2019
check-in.
Yes,
But
so
shout out to you too for
Word.
both of y'all
You
doing
already
y'all
know,
thing
that's a
on this
fact.
shit,
don't
feel
do
me?
me like that.
I'm telling you, black-owned businesses, we
Be
gotta
bringing
see
them
more.
belts and them
feel
hoodies
me?
next time we come. I got you.
I got a
Please
lot
do.
of white.
Promise
I
you.
got a lot of white friends, but I want to see black-owned businesses.
I want y'all to dress me
Shout
when
out
I
to
do
you.
my photo shoot. I want
Got
y'all to
you,
dress
that's a
me.
fact.
Trapper Dead Everywhere website coming
Everything.
Yes.
Yes.
Everything.
So we're about
me?
to wrap up this interview, but before we do, we got one more video we want to ride out to before when we leave, and it's the track with you featuring Ray Mula
For the streets.
Yeah. So tell me who produced that and everything like that, and then I want you to introduce the track so we can ride it out.
Shout out to the producer A2 Made You. He did his thing on that real gritty beat and all that.
Yeah.
And what else you said?
Tell everybody where they can find you guys and
Apple
streaming
Music.
and all of that.
Definitely Apple Music,
Okay, but like, what's
Spotify,
the?
Rich
Don't
Relly.
they got like a name or whatever?
In too deep.
And Too Deep is
Too
the
Deep.
deep
Alright.
is the name of the tape.
It's streaming all major platforms
go.
like iTunes, Spotify, Google Play, Tidal, YouTube, SoundCloud. That shit everywhere right
Go
there.
download
Too
that.
Deep.
You get a free ounce
Shout
coming
out
to your
UFO
house.
Feed, Dave East, Ray Mula, Nino
Shout
Man.
out to Bible.
Harlem.
Shout out
man.
to Streets is
That
Watching.
shit come with an eighth and an ounce.
An eighth and an ounce and a half.
Shout out to all East Side rappers.
With some
Download
pre-rolls.
West Side.
About to download that 3
And a
times,
dab.
nigga.
And a dab.
Shout out
Hold
Al
on, we
Capone,
dabbing on them.
Facts. Come on. Shout out Capone Cigarella. Try to get all sponsors.
Yes,
Holla
right?
at us,
We
man.
holla and Heineken.
Jordan,
Holla at
Nikes.
us. Heineken and
We don't
Ian
fuck with
James.
Ye.
Holla
Henny.
at us.
We don't
Whatever
fuck with
sponsor we
Ye.
want. No fuck with Ye?
I don't
Nah,
fuck
I
with
just-
Ye, man.
Really?
Yo, we probably fuck with his sneakers and shit, man. But after
well,
that, it's
man.
over, man.
It is?
Yeah.
Nah, he
I got
he
faith in
supporting
my
Trump, man. I ain't
music
jacking
a
that.
little
Yeah,
bit. I
fuck
do.
Waiting on them taxes right now. You shit me?
Yeah, they playing.
But
with
not
them
for
taxes.
nothing. If he would have came to y'all with a Big Mac, would you take it?
Who that?
Trump. He just had a whole Big Mac, Big Whopper feast in the White
If he
House.
would've
Word?
Yeah.
If he would've had
I'm
shit,
not
like
even
Would
know.
y'all would
I'll
have, for the fat workers, would y'all would have taken? I'm
Listen,
glad y'all said that shit.
Listen, somebody got to take out Trump. Fuck all that.
Oh,
They
nah.
don't
Don't talk like that, no.
Oh, I'm sorry.
The
I'm
services,
sorry.
In the
the
election.
Secret Services, they'll
In the
ban the
election.
whole video.
In the election.
States.
In the
I said
election.
somebody need to take out Trump. What? I'm talking about to eat.
to get some food.
I thought you meant an election.
Not like that. I'm talking about take him out to eat, talk to him about the stupid shit he doing. You say he had Big Macs.
You know what I'm saying?
You say he had Big Macs. That's what I'm saying. Somebody need to take him out since they get food.
Take out food. I would have had people, feds and bands watching me in Spanish Harlem. The whole van, the Secret Service would have been out there with their earplugs. It would have been alright.
Shit, the phone start fucking up and shit.
Start messing up.
Nah.
The people came in like, hold on.
I don't want no smoke. Hell no.
Somebody need to
With
take
this
him out and talk to him.
shutdown and everything, I don't want no smoke. But you're absolutely.
Nah, somebody need to take him out and talk to him though. Like really kick some sense to his head, cause it's like you rich and you just caring about yourself, and it's like you got poor people out here that's already fucked up, and then you trying to take away.
Damn, we about to leave. But listen to what I'm saying.
You trying to take away foodies?
Yeah. No, and food stamps is about to hit early.
Trying to take away WIC.
All right, I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you say that. Before we leave, I just got to get this point across. I have to say this. Wait, time out. This is important. Now, you said there's a lot of people that's poor, right? And don't have stuff. And they, with this shutdown, is limiting people with their funds and their WICs and stuff like that, right? Now, he's doing all this to build a wall. Now, he's building a wall to prevent people coming over here to take these services as well that wasn't earned to them. How do y'all feel about aliens or immigrants coming over here and able to get these services without actually being full citizens, which would tap into the people who are citizens?
I don't feel like it's.
I don't feel he should be.
Yeah, I don't feel like it's automatically fair that other people could come and get what we have, but I feel like it's another solution in building.
I feel like it's enough money in America for everybody. I don't give a fuck
you giving
about
out lottery. I don't know how it works, but they got lottery checks for billions of dollars, billions of dollars on lottery checks. So if y'all got that to give away to somebody,
free to trap.
Y'all could give out to everybody.
Now, I don't know if they building up the wall to keep them out or keep us in.
That's
I don't know.
Shit, that was a good point.
I seen some shit like that too, but I don't like to get into all that.
But my thing is, why they running over here so much?
They trying to keep us.
Yeah.
But why they running over here though? Yeah. My thing is, why they so quick to run over here? They claim that their government is not treating them fair, but then they run over to here to get benefits that are entitled to us that actually belong here, so to speak. So how do you feel about that?
It's
like, why are you running over here? It's like another thing too. It's like people make fun of El Chapo and all that. Now you know
El Chapo.
Yeah, free El Chapo. But people complain about their mothers and loved ones being on crack.
Nah, man.
So it's like, which side are we on?
I'm on the trapper side.
You on the trapper side?
I'm on the trapper side.
And you heard that from the one and only Trapper Dan.
I'm on the trapper side. They stopping niggas' taxes. I'm not jacking that.
Yeah, I don't know.
All open businesses. Open your own business, man. Get this money, man. Stop being lazy. Get off your ass.
It's only federal workers, though.
Out of here, out of office, please.
Yeah. All right. So we're gonna get into the. What's the name of the song again?
For the Streets.
For the Streets, featuring Ray Mula.
And
shit. I would like to thank everybody who was tuning in today. We had another incredible Wednesday with your favorite WCW. If you're looking at this on YouTube, please hit subscribe and that bell in the corner so you can get every interview as we post it. Shout out to Rich Relly D Cash.
You already know we in a building.
Shit.
I ain't loud enough the first time.
Thank you, because you were sleeping. Wake the fuck up. Wake up. You woke, nigga? You woke? Yes, East Side was the East Side affair in the Bronx.
Yeah,
and we take over everything. Harlem in the building.
Shit, man. Yes. We bumming.
Thank all of you guys for tuning in. Shout out to Ray Mula, because we about to get
Shout out Ray Mula, Dub, Neek, all my niggas in the building. Splash, Smooth Cash.
Sleeves is bright.
Know that shit.
And it's a Dolly world, isn't
Dolly
it?
Woo world.
Yeah,
Dolly
it is.
Woo
Dolly Woo, all
world.
my brothers, man. I miss y'all niggas.
Rest in
Ariel,
peace,
you know
D
that?
Rose. Rest in peace, Ariel. Rest in
Yes.
peace, Lee, Doe, Woo. Y'all know what's going on. Free my niggas.
Yeah, shout out to Johnson, 12th Street,
Johnson
15th
Project.
Street.
Free G Det.
Yes.
He paved the way, man.
Yes.
Yo, Diddy, put some respect on my man's name. Man.
Yes,
Fendi,
super
nigga.
respect. We need that shiny suit era
Shit,
back.
man.
Whoa.
And don't get smacked silly.
Whoa.
And
You know
thank
the
you for
vibes.
tuning in. And we see you next week. We are
Shit,
off
man.
this.
You already know.
Let's get it.
I got it.
Right. Keep them enemies close.
You ain't too, you crazy for this one.
Harlem. We ain't letting them rest. That's all mama know she's sick of the stress. 3-tone trap, Dan Dolly Woo on the vest. Don't shoot, you get left. You know we still up on that same shit. Take your eyes off your paper, that's when the lanes switch. Had to change the door, but we was in too deep. I'm talking with all this flow, how can he sleep? I'm thinking out of all these hoes, which one gon' eat? You know the gang, Dolly Woo on the east. I said, I don't want them round me if that love ain't real. A lot of niggas talking greasy like these guns ain't real. It's funny when you start to see that all these thugs ain't real. Bitch bad, but it's crazy how them buns ain't real. Family with me, you get wet up. She ain't fucking tell her shut up. Did it for the gang, they hurry next up. All about $1, nothing more, nothing less up. Said I look like Harlem, bitch, I'm ballin', tell them step up. Right. In too deep. Can't turn back now. Relly, what up? Moolah, what up? They know I'll be coming. Only a matter of time. Skip school, but I stayed in the trap. Niggas say they respect me, I ain't saying it back. Fuck the computer talk, my niggas waving the Mac. And when it's wartime, you be waving it back. I'm on the scene when them shots ring. Seen one of my favorite hustlers turn to top fiends. Days I was broke, told myself this is not me. Still doing stuff I know my son, he should not see. Still miss my niggas, I can't bring back. All them times hurt my mind once I recap. Got an uncle, can't re-up without a relapse. And if I ever take a loss, you know I'll be back. Dropped out, upset in my father. Found out I was trapping, turned the block to the Carter. I ain't on the bench, I'm a starter. Saying help, they ain't baller. No plate, no steak, they try to starve us.
In too deep, play the block with the grip. It's crazy cause the homie shit a block with the grip. You hear that click in the clock, nigga, then run your shit. Niggas that hop you, then jump in the whip. Niggas mad now, I'm in my bag now. Up top, had a slap before I put my bag down. Nothing but the bros and hoes in my background. They see me with Rel D getting cash now. I was on a bitch, while the rest bull. You was in Roof Prince, I was in a mess hall. Word to Meek, I did 100 summers. Word to Stone Cold, I want them to free stunner. B-Walkers on the block, shit illy round here. Too many clown niggas moving silly round here. You going to the rock and I'm moving milli round here. 08, we would've took you out your biggie round here. Chill.
DSN. The Matrix Studios Network.